Can we all just use our brains for a split second? Honestly, if I hear a calorie is a calorie one more time, I might just start handing out thermodynamic books in the gym. Yeah, mate, we get it, the basics. But if that's as far as your knowledge goes, you're probably also thinking that living on protein bars and Red Bulls is basically the same as eating real food. Spoiler, it's not. Now we have to be fair for a sec. People that say a calorie is a calorie, because technically, in a lab, it's true. You burn more than you eat, you will lose weight. Now, if that was actually the whole story, we'd all be shredded, and I'd be out of a job. But let's be real, nobody lives in a lab. Your body isn't some calculator, it's closer to a sports car with a dodgy fuel tank. Go ahead, fuel that thing with fryer grease and tell me how far you get. It's not very far. Now, before I go in a full rant mode, let's break down what actually happens in your body when you eat nothing but junk, what science says about calories in versus calories out, and why you always see that one mate who eats crap, never looks, feels, or performs well. Stick around because you'll leave with enough ammo to destroy any TikTok nutrition guru who tries to debate you in the comments. I've never met anyone who got fat smashing apples, and I'm still waiting for the client that comes to me and says, Tristan, my biggest problem is I'm eating too many punnets of strawberries. It's never that, is it? It's always the guy tunneling through a biscuit tin like it's an Olympic sport. Your body notices the difference. If you eat proper food, you'll feel good, you'll train better, you'll sleep like a baby, and your GP isn't giving you that look at your annual checkup. If you eat junk food, even in a deficit, you might lose weight, sure, but you'll end up looking and feeling like you've just volunteered for a what not to do experiment. Now, yes, if you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. I'm not arguing that, but if you're eating like crap, you're not just dropping body fat, you're probably torching your health at the same time. And if you actually care about fitness, you should want more than just a smaller number on the scale. We're not here to help people become lighter, sicker versions of themselves. I want my clients to get leaner and healthier. Now let's get real. Have you ever seen that Super Size Me guy that lives off fast food and his body falls apart in real time? Energy, non-existent. Blood work, an absolute fucking nightmare. And before you say, yeah, but he was in a surplus, mate, the same logic applies. If you're eating nothing but junk food, even in a deficit, you will end up tired, weak, grumpy, and still not looking the way you want. What you eat affects your training, your hormones, and just how you feel waking up in the morning. Now let's talk actual research, not just what someone on Instagram says. Hall et al. 2019, the big ultra processed food study. 2 groups, same calories and macros. One eats real food, the other lives off processed stuff. Guess what? The processed food groups gained weight, and the real food group lost weight, even though calories are matched. Why is this? Satiety and how the food makes you feel. Now I will be butchering this name. Mozaffarian, 2011. 20 years of following people, looking at what they ate. The findings? The more processed food and sugary drinks, the more they gained weight. The more fruits, veggies, and whole grains, the weight stays off. And lastly, Ludwig 2021. He found that higher quality, lower glycemic diets lead to more fat loss and better health compared to just slashing calories. So yeah, if you want results, it's more than just about the math. It's what you put in your body. Now drop a comment if you've ever tried eating in a deficit but felt absolutely shit because you lived off junk food, or if you know that someone that did. I really want to hear these disaster stories. So here's the deal. A calorie deficit drops weight. We all know that. But if you call yourself a fitness guru or someone who actually gives a shit, your job isn't just turning people into skinny, unhealthy zombies. We should be helping people get leaner and healthier. Build habits that last, eat food that supports your life and training, and remember that the goal isn't just to have less fat, it's to feel and perform better. If you focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods, you will drop the body fat. You'll actually look and feel better, and you won't turn into a walking cautionary tale. Now, if you're training hard and the results just aren't matching the effort, you want a physique that actually stands out, leaner, bigger, stronger, but maybe you're stuck. Maybe you can't drop fat without looking skinny fat. You can't build muscle without adding fluff. Or you just want to stop second guessing every step. That's where I come in. If you want real, tailored help, hit the link in the description and let's get you results that actually turn heads. And if you want no more, no nonsense, evidence-based advice, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and maybe share this with a mate still living off energy drinks and crisps. I'm Tristan Barnes. Let's raise the bar and use your fucking heads.